Have you ever been absolutely certain about a memory, only to discover it never happened the way you remember it? Welcome to the strange world of the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon where large groups of people share the same false memory. Let's start with a few quick examples that might catch you off guard. Do you remember the Monopoly man wearing a monocle? He never did. How about the famous line from Star Wars? "Luke, I am your father." That line was never said. The real quote is, "No, I am your father." And the Fruit of the Loom logo, does it have a cornucopia behind the fruit? Many people swear it does, but it never has. These memories feel so real that when people learn the truth, they're shocked. So what's going on? Is this proof of parallel universes, glitches in the Matrix, or broken timelines? As fun as those theories are, the real explanation comes from the science of memory, and it's even more fascinating. First, we need to understand something crucial. Memory is not a recording, it's a reconstruction. Every time we remember something, our brain doesn't play back a stored video. It rebuilds the memory from fragments, emotions, associations, context, and bits of sensory detail. It's like retelling a story, and each time we tell it, the details can shift. This is where false memories begin. One major cause is something called schema theory. Your brain uses mental templates, schemas, to fill in missing details. When you think of a wealthy, old-fashioned character like the Monopoly man, your brain adds a monocle because it fits the stereotype. It feels right, so your memory inserts it. Another factor is memory conformity. When we hear others confidently report the same memory, our brain adjusts our own recollection to match the group. We're social creatures. We trust collective information, even when it's wrong. So a false detail spreads, becomes familiar, and eventually feels true. Then there's source confusion. We remember a detail but forget where it came from. For example, we might mix a childhood commercial with a meme we saw years later, or confuse a parody with the original. Emotion also plays a huge role. If a moment feels meaningful or dramatic, the brain strengthens the memory, but not always accurately. That's why many people vividly remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, even though he lived until 2013. His name, his struggle, and the global attention created an emotionally powerful story. And over time, that story blended with real events from other political figures. But here's the twist. False memories aren't a glitch. They're a feature of how the brain works. Instead of storing every detail, which would take enormous brain power, our minds prioritize meaning. We remember the essence, not the exact snapshot. This makes memory flexible, creative, and incredibly useful, but also vulnerable to errors. So when thousands of people share the same wrong memory, it doesn't mean reality is broken. It means our brains are working normally, just following the same shortcuts. The Mandela Effect shows us something surprising. The human brain is powerful, but it's not perfect. And the stories we believe can be shaped by culture, media, and the people around us. Yet this isn't something to fear, it's something to appreciate. Because memory isn't just about storing facts. It's about building meaning, identity, and connection. Our memories may be flawed, but they're also what make us human. So the next time you stumble upon a Mandela Effect, don't think of parallel universes colliding. Think of it as a glimpse into the fascinating, creative, and imperfect engine inside your mind. The real mystery isn't why our memories fail. The real mystery is how they shape who we are. This intricate interplay of memory illustrates not just the fallibility of recollections, but also the richness of human experience. In this way, every memory, flawed or accurate, adds depth to our understanding of ourselves and those around us. Ultimately, what matters is not just the accuracy of our memories, but the connections and meanings they foster throughout our lives. Thus, embracing the imperfections of memory can lead to greater empathy and understanding among us all. In embracing our flawed memories, we find that they not only tell us who we are, but also connect us to each other in profound ways. Ultimately, it is this beautiful mosaic of memories that enriches our lives and creates the narratives we share with one another. Every moment, whether vivid or faded, contributes to the intricate story of who we are and how we relate to the world. As we navigate through life, it is the interplay of these memories that shapes our identities and forges the bonds that connect us all. In recognizing the fluidity and richness of our memories, we embrace the journey of life as an evolving narrative filled with possibilities. Every decision we make is influenced by the tapestry of memories we carry within us, weaving together our past with our present.